All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our artificial intelligence course and we're still doing our optimization module. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Now, last night we were going over hill climbing variants, and today we're just going to build upon that. So, one variant in hill climbing is random restart, where the general idea is we'll conduct hill climbing multiple times. If we apply steepest ascent hill climbing, for example, we'll start at some random state, try and figure out how to solve the problem, and figure out what is the local maximum or local minimum we get to. And then we'll just randomly restart and try again. Choose a new starting configuration, try and figure out what the local maximum and minimum is, and do this some number of times. And after we've done it some number of times, we can pick the best one out of all the ones we've taken a look at. And so there's another option we have access to as well. Let me give you a look at that. This will be the random restart, and the definition is conduct hill climbing multiple times. Now we also went over local beam search, chooses the k highest value neighbors. Let's see if we can find that so we can go over that one. And then, even though we said that generally local search usually just keeps track of a single node and then moves to one of its neighbors, there are variants of hill climbing that are known as local beam searches, where rather than just keep track of one current rest state, we're keeping track of k highest value neighbors, such that rather than starting at one random initial configuration, you might start with 3 or 4 or 5, randomly generate all of the neighbors, and then pick the 3 or 4 or 5 best of all the neighbors that we find, and continually repeat this process, with that idea being that now we have more options that we are now considering, more ways that we can potentially navigate ourselves to the optimal solution that might exist for a particular problem. That's what we did tonight, and we actually wrote some mock code of how we might implement that into our Python code. You can have a look at that here. So this is how we would start it. We didn't actually finish it. We just went over the process of starting it, and I'll pan over it slower for you so you can actually get a look at it. And we did have to import random if we were going to do it. And you can just have a look at everything that we went over tonight. Yep. So we're still moving right along ahead. We did write a lot of code to not even run it, but yeah, it's just getting your muscle memories down pat. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna keep moving forward. But again, if you guys stay with me, I'm gonna keep you posted every day. But this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.